The joy of hiking. Lessons learned from hiking in nature. These are some of the lessons that I have learned from hiking in nature's wilderness, written and recorded by the author. Go for a walk. Going for a walk can change your life. Written by Arnold Schwarzenegger in his book, Be Useful: 7 Tools for Life. When you go for a walk or a hike or climb a mountain, just as in life, there are several things you're going to need. 1. A plan. It's important to know roughly how long it's going to take you to summit, descend, and get home safe. Just as in work, you need to allot the proper amount of time to accomplish your task. 2. The right equipment. You're going to need the proper equipment no matter what you do in life. When you go for a hike, you're going to need the proper footwear, clothing, a good backpack, a map, a fully charged mobile phone, a battery pack just in case your phone dies, etc. You never know what the elements are going to throw at you, so you have to be prepared. 3. Decent supplies: water, sunblock, food, etc. And finally, number 4, a good team. Going for a hike solo is fun, but nothing is better than hiking with a group of friends. They will encourage you and motivate you along the way and pick you up when you're tired, even when the journey gets tough and you want to quit. The same thing goes in work. A good team around you and you will accomplish more than you would do alone. All of these are essential to ensure that you will not only be able to achieve your goal of making it to the top of the mountain or hill, but also enjoy it. Preparing yourself for a hike is no different from preparing yourself for life. The better you're informed, equipped, and prepared, the easier your journey through life will be. Once you have all this, all that is needed is to reach the start of the hike and start your little adventure into nature. Every hike starts and ends from the same place. All hikes begin and culminate with you at one place, which is the bottom of the mountain or hill you're going to hike up. What you take with you are the memories, the experience, and the fitness you gain from having completed it. Just as in life, when you start something new, you start from square one and end in the same place with the experience gained and hopefully the rewards for having completed it. But just as when you go hiking in life, there is always another mountain to climb and a new challenge to face. With them comes more to see, learn, and find new ways to test ourselves, both physically and mentally. It's important to keep an even pace. The start of every hike is the same. You start with high energy levels, unless you went and overdid it the night before, in which case you're questioning your very existence and why you're doing this, as the excitement kicks in. You're outside in nature, surrounded by natural beauty, and breathing in revitalizing clean air. It is only natural to feel revved up and want to start off at a rapid pace. Do so by all means, but remember there is still a long way to go, and your energies will be needed later, so try to conserve them. Always start at an even pace that you can sustain throughout the ascent. In life, you have to set an even pace no matter what you're doing, be it starting a project at work or school, beginning a new relationship, romantic or platonic, or a new chapter in your life. Remember to take your time with things. If your sole focus is on how fast you can complete the hike or your allotted task, it will exponentially increase the likelihood of you burning out and, more importantly, making mistakes, as does the probability that what you set out to do will not meet the desired quality and probably won't go as planned, irritating not only yourself, but really annoying your superiors and your teammates. Limit your distractions and take it all in. When you're out hiking deep in all that nature has to offer, allow yourself to fully experience and take in all that surrounds you. The sights, sounds, smells, and sensations you'll experience on your journey. So put your phone on silent. Its only purpose when you're hiking is to take photos that you will share once you're home. You never know what you might miss if you're distracted by your digital device, or if your mind isn't focused on your surroundings. You might just miss something truly incredible. This can happen without you even realizing it. Here's a quick story of what happened to me on one of my hikes that I had gone on with some friends. I'd stopped for just a quick minute to admire the view and take a photograph or two. So my friends continued on and I would eventually catch up with them. As I was admiring the view and lost in contemplation, I heard something creeping up behind me. To my surprise, it was a whole litter of wild boar piglets that had stopped dead in their tracks and were staring right back at me. At first, I was captivated by the sight, and within a split second I realized I could be in trouble here. My eyes darted around, scanning the area, as I instinctively readied my hiking sticks and crouched into a defensive pose, thinking to myself, oh shit, where is their mother? Knowing full well that wild boars are dangerous, especially when it comes to protecting their young. Having not seen the piglet's mother nearby, this looming sense of dread quickly turned into a frantic urgency to capture the moment, as I thought to myself, get your bloody phone out, you idiot, and record this moment! As I scrambled to get my iPhone out of my pocket, quickly opening the camera app, setting it to video, and hitting record, capturing this 9-second video of the piglets scurrying into the undergrowth.
Huh.
Now just imagine if I hadn't taken my headphones out, or if I'd been staring at my phone screen, doing anything to distract me from what was happening in the world around me. I would have missed this incredible sight, and I wouldn't have this story to tell. This story goes to show that in life you need to keep your wits about you, or you risk missing out on something incredible that might just sneak up on you when you least expect it. Don't stop until you achieve your goal. What is the goal of every hike? To reach the summit, get down safely, and have a good time in nature whilst getting in some exercise. As I wrote in my blog post, becoming your own hero doesn't require wearing a cape. There comes a time during every hike when you question where the summit is. This moment tends to come when you've been hiking up the mountain or hill for hours, and your body is tired of the seemingly unending uphill climb. Imagine the scene. You can see the sky through the trees. The summit seems to be just around the next corner. Yet, when you round it, what awaits for you is yet more incline. Still, you push on regardless, not allowing yourself to turn back. You haven't put in all this effort not to see the view that awaits you from the top. There is nothing quite like reaching the summit and seeing the view that you have earned. This feeling of success is unparalleled. You stand above everyone and everything else as you gaze upon the world beneath you, reveling in the satisfaction of having achieved your goal of reaching the top. Just as when you're halfway up a mountain, there comes a time in life, regardless of what it is, be it writing a blog, preparing a report, dealing with the world's most irritating customer, or working on a sale, when you just want to throw in the towel and say, fuck this, I'm done. It's not worth my time or effort. But here's the thing, you can't give up. And please don't allow yourself to quit. Instead, force yourself to fight the desire to give up. And trust me, you'll be the better for it in the eyes of your boss, colleagues, family, but most importantly, yourself. These are all things that will get thrown in the way of you completing your goal. Don't stop and never give up. Remember to celebrate yourself and all that you have achieved. as you sit or stand atop of the mountain enjoying the view, remember to celebrate this little victory. Give yourself credit for having achieved something that day, and don't belittle it by saying, I don't see why I should celebrate. I just hiked up a mountain, / finished something for work, something fairly mundane. I mean, it's not as if I cured bloody cancer. Just remember that every step taken, every obstacle overcome, and every breathtaking view witnessed is a part of your unique and remarkable journey, both on the hiking trail and in life. Always take time to reflect on the journey you've taken to get to where you are, and appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. This moment of success can be a source of inspiration and motivation for future challenges you will face in this life. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the joy of hiking, lessons learned by hiking in nature, written and narrated by a gentleman writer. If you have enjoyed what you've heard today, please like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next recording. Thank you so much.